Business funding is not as hard as you think. Stay tuned in this video. I'm gonna be showing you how you can get $250,000, 0% interest as a beginner. What's good, guys? It's your boy Adrian, back with another video. I run a consulting firm. Two of the main verticals is business funding and credit, so you can kind of get the idea. I specialize in this topic. In this video, I'm gonna be breaking down how the average beginner can get funding, and I mean a lot of it. And you might ask, Adrian, why are you so confident in doing this? Guys, I have done this for thousands upon thousands of other people. I have results upon results. And guys, I have countless testimonies of getting people high limits in business funding. This is literally what I do for a living. So the first step, especially if you're a beginner, is go to Experian.com. If you don't have an account, make an account so you can see exactly where you are at, right? How can we get you the funding if you don't know where you are? A lot of people be wanting to go to Credit Karma and all the other different sites. I always say go to Experian.com because you're getting the direct FICO score, and it is the easiest to read, especially for beginners. So now that you made your Experian account, okay, Adrian, what am I looking at? What am I looking for? What needs to be on my profile so I can get this funding? Now that brings me on to the next thing. The requirements for the business funding is you must have a 680 plus credit score. You must have 4 to 5 open primary accounts, not just authorized users, but primaries, right? At least one of those accounts need to be a 2.5K credit card or higher. If you got a 5K, 10K limit, that's even better. The next thing is you cannot have any derogatories on your credit profile. The only derogatory that you can have is if you have a late payment that is from 2 years ago. So, by example, let's say you have a late payment, it's May 2025, right? Let's say if you have a late payment in May 2023, it cancels out, you are good. The next thing you must have is you must have minimum 3 years average history. Also, we're not there, we're not done yet. Your utilization, your overall utilization must be under 20%, and every individual card must be under 50%. And that as far as what you need on the personal credit side. The next thing you need is, of course, it is business funding. You need a LLC. How I make my LLCs personally is I go to inkfile.com and I just make it directly on inkfile just because it's more simple to me, and I like my LLC just to be made quick as possible without all the headaches. Now let's say in a perfect world, you that's watching this video have that. That's gonna be the end step. Now let's say you have that, watch to the end because the last step is gonna be for you. But let's say if you don't have that personal credit profile structure, if you don't have that LLC, what can you do? What needs to be done? So 9 times out of 10, either you probably have a negative item on your credit profile, or you don't have the credit history to get the funding, or it may be both of those reasons. Find a credit consultant like myself. You don't have to use me. I do run a credit repair company as well, but find a credit company and get them to fix your credit, guys. This is very crucial to the funding process because it's very important that you don't have any negative items on your profile. Let's say if you need a building part, find a credit consultant as well, like myself, then have them guide you to building out your credit profile that you qualify. I'm gonna be transparent. To qualify, you're gonna have to let, even though that credit consultant is telling you what to put on your credit profile, you're gonna have to let those accounts age for at least 3 to 5 months. Because we want primaries, guys. Primaries hold the weight. Authorized users is cool, but to me, authorized users is more so like the cherry on top. So now let's go to the next step. Let's just say everyone got their credit fixed and everyone's credit is built. Now what do? Now you need relationship bankers, guys. Never apply online. Always find a relationship banker or find someone who has them, right? Me, I run a consultant firm. One of the verticals of that consultant firm is funding. We have tons of relationship bankers, meaning we send our clients to the bankers so we ensure get the approval, guys. Going into a relationship banker can be whether you get a $5,000 credit limit versus a $50,000 credit limit. That can be the difference. And then not only finding like just one relationship banker, you need multiple. You want to run a sequence on your profile, whether that's Chase, Citizens, Amherst, Webster, Amex. Guys, I actually just gave you a list of bankers right there that is actually in my banking sequence. And we have tons of others like Truist and US Bank. Guys, you name it. The list goes on and on and on. The PNC to whatever. Guys, just know the list goes on and on and on. I definitely recommend you go to a consultant firm like mine that this process is done the right way, that is done very seamless, that you do not mess it up. Just because the slightest inconvenience could really mess up your credit profile, and then it can have you waiting for a long period of time. So I definitely, you know, go to the ones with the results, right? Save yourself the headache. So, and I know it's a ton of you guys who, you know, maybe watch this video, maybe curious, maybe trying to start that Amazon store, maybe trying to start that e-commerce business, maybe trying to start that trucking business or that restaurant. There's tons of ideas out there, guys. LLCs are being created every single day. People are waking up with ideas every single day, and I do not want to leave those people stranded. I want to help everyone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a link below to where you can schedule a call with me and my team, and we can get you started on the process, and everything can be moving smoothly, guys. All you have to do is just check the link in the description, click on it, and in the link tree it should say need funding ? Click to get up to 250K. Go to that, fill it out, and we're gonna get to you within the next 24 to 48 hours, guys. Hope to see all you guys win. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to this channel so I can keep giving you games, so I can keep, you know, helping you guys expand your minds and expand your business and bettering your credit and ultimately bettering your life, man. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. See you guys at the top because the bottom is just not optional. Going.